Okay, so this is our device, and first we're going to show how to set it up. So first you're going to want to take the sleeve and slip it on. Just like that. It's quite easy. And then you're going to want to take the wrist cuff. It's Velcro, so it's easy to put on. Stick it on around your wrist. You're going to tighten it so that the metal ring is basically on the opposite side of the sensor. Next, you're going to start plugging in the device. So first you plug in the sensor, just like that. And then the final step is you plug in the power, just like this. Just like this. And as you can see, it's powered on and ready to go. So on our device, we have all of the hardware basically Velcroed onto the sleeve. So first we have the breadboard. On top of that, we have the ESP32. And then we also have a battery pack with 2 AA batteries. Everything is connected and wired in. We have the B&O 055 sensor, which is the orientation sensor that's attached to the wrist cuff, also by Velcro. And then you have the metal ring. This metal ring will attach to either a TheraBand or a machine cable at the gym to start the rehab exercises.
Okay, now we're going to be demoing the graphical user interface for CuffCare. This is the screen that the user is going to see once he has initially opened the application. Now we can type in the username as well as password to log in. The user can also try to sign up a new account by pressing the sign up button, but right now we're going to log in. So upon logging in, there is a few elements in this idle menu here. So over here, we can select what the current type of exercise is. Right now, there's only one mode, which is one-arm lateral raise. Over here, we're going to see the user's angle, and this angle is going to represent the angle between the arm to the body. Now, if we raise our arm, that's kind of parallel to our shoulder, we can see the angle is approaching 90. And if we lower our arm so that it hangs to the side of the body, we can see that it's pretty close to 0. And accuracy is going to start to be recorded once we have started a session. And this is going to indicate how close the user is following the ideal motion. Now the start and end session basically starts a session and it records it, and the user can choose to play back the button by pressing the low session button. Now we're going to try to start a session. So upon clicking the start button, the user is going to see a calibration manual. Now this manual is not going to do anything if the user is still has his arm raised. But if the user chooses to lower his arm so that it goes to close to 0, the calibration process is going to proceed, and it is going to complete after 5 seconds. So now the session has been started, and if we try to trace the pass with the green line, you can see the accuracy is going to be pretty high. But if we choose to kind of let it lie flat by raising our arm quite a bit, you can see the accuracy is gradually going to lower. There's just a bit of a lag here. Yeah, so it's lowering gradually. Okay, now if we try to end our session, the session is going to be saved in the session reports. And by pressing the low session button, you can access the latest session report. We have quite a bit of reports, but this will be the latest one that we just recorded. So once this label starts flashing, you can know that a session has been loaded, and by pressing the start button, you can replay the past session. And as you can see, we're replaying the past session, and this is useful because it lets physicians to access past reports and so that they can get a better understanding of how well the patient is recovering compared to the ideal motion, which is pretty nice.